Well, as you can see, I've done this moon earlier in some acrylics. Just let that dry, and I've just put some liquid clear on here. So we've got some Indian yellow, some bright red, some brown, some black and some white. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to go into the Indian yellow actually, and I'm going to change the colour of the moon. We missed you. I missed you a lot as well, Simon. Good to see you. Thanks for commenting on my videos, Simon. It really helps out. It really helps out when people comment on the videos. It was stunning, thank you. Even better in reality. Amazing. Everyone does say that, so I'm pleased about that. Everyone does say that the paintings look so much better in real life than actually seeing it on screen, so that's good. So this is just a little bit of Indian yellow, and I'm putting it on very thin. We are going to change the flavour of this moon, so I've done it quite bright around the edges of the moon. I want it quite bright, and we're just going to bring that flavour in. Something like this. Maybe we'll keep the top kind of white, just a little bit of yellow creeping in there. There we go. I don't know how far to go up this yellow, maybe up to the top-ish, somewhere like this. Just stay over there, you can see that yellow on there. We'll bring that just a little bit more there. We're going to have some white to this, I hope that'll... I'm going to put the Indian yellow everywhere actually. Apart from up there, I'm going to leave some white there. So just going to really work this in. I'm going to come back and sort of blend all this out as well, so hopefully all the brush marks will go. I think it's been a week since I was last on, something like that. Yeah, and sinusitis is horrible. I keep getting it. Yeah. It starts with a cold and then turns into sinusitis. You lose your taste, you lose your balance. Yeah, it makes you feel quite unwell. And your voice, it makes you lose your voice as well. So as you can see, I'm really stretching that yellow about. Really stretching it about. Well, I'm just going to come and blend some of that out. Okay, just going to take a little white brush. Peg, good evening, how are you? Lovely to see you. How are you? Just going to blend this. Thank you for the heart, mate. Much appreciated. So guys, the GoFundMe, if you don't know, is on the front page of my website now. It's on the front page. And yeah, we're getting there. So it's for better equipment for me to stream with, so it should be a better experience. Well, it will be a lot better experience for you guys. I'm thinking of different camera angles and better sound quality, all that. So we're just blending this yellow out now. Thank you, Marie, much appreciated. Yeah, you just look in the categories where it says buy tonight's painting. Just blending all that yellow out there. Take that up a little bit further there. This is just a 1-inch brush. Just a 1-inch brush. And it's really had its days. There you go. If you're watching on YouTube, how you doing? Say hello, I'll come around and speak to you in a bit. So there's some nice yellow on there. Just going to take that a bit further up there. We'll keep some of that white on the moon tonight, I think. Whoa, look at that beautiful gift. That's an amazing gift. Thank you so much. Who sent that? What a wonderful gift. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, we better say hello to Bob and Brenda. Thank you. I still haven't found Bertie. Just going to say hello to YouTube quickly. I've got to come around the back. Hello, the Rocksteady. How you doing? Nice to see you. Do hit the thumbs up on YouTube for us, guys. There's no likes on it so far. And also, just to let you know, there's only 4 of them left at the at my store, just above the easel there. There's only 4 left. So if you want to grab yourself one, okay, just quickly go up there now and grab it. I'll give you a shout out. There's only 4 left. Right then, we're going to take some white. Let's take a fan brush. going to take some white here. I just got an old fan brush. Just take a little bit of white, and I'm just going to make some, I don't know, just like a little background, maybe some clouds, that kind of thing. And we're going to come in here, I don't know, we'll just do some like stringy little things, quite bright down the bottom, maybe just go over the moon. Just a little sky that we want down the bottom, really. And we're going to come back and blend this out as well. What kind of pattern? Or sometimes you can have fluffy clouds, you can have stringy clouds. Let's just blend them out and see what they look like before I carry on. I have got a drink with me, yes, Peg, thank you. I literally just took some tablets, my antibiotics. Let's just blend this out, see what kind of sky we get down there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We're going to brighten some of that up as well. Let's put some here. Go a little bit brighter down there. Keeping some dark areas as well. Up here, I think we'll just have some kind of wispy things. I don't know. Just a suggestion of a bit of light up here, some clouds rolling in. Something like this. We'll blend them off. Any menthol. Yeah, I've been having menthol in a little steamer to try and clear my nose. So I'm sort of fluffing them up a little bit there. Just make them, blend them off. Just need something there. Just a bit of light in the sky. Blend this off down the bottom. Blend. There we go. How does my brush not turn dark? There's no dark colour on there. It's just some yellow and some white. And it does, yeah, it's a very minimal, like I can touch the brush, you can see the colour, but it's very minimal paint. I've got very minimal paint. Very minimal. Yeah, I've got my bottle of water here. Keep hydrated. Well, that's a nice looking little sky so far. Now in this one, I think I'm going to have some nice little mountains. So, some like little mountains underneath the sun. So I've actually got some brown here. I think I'm going to use some brown. Yeah, we're going to take a bit of this Indian yellow, put that in there. Brown, Indian yellow, tad of black. Just to darken it out. That's it, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, I think I might yeah, we'll just do some little mountains. Let's think of a higher peak. How can I wear a brush in quickly? Paint loads. Paint loads and loads. Let's go with a little mountain around here. We'll just put that in there. Don't forget, if you haven't followed me on YouTube, it's free to subscribe. And there's hundreds of tutorials there, so it's free. And check out the link in my bio on TikTok. Everything's there. Maybe have a little rolling mountain there somewhere. We're gonna put some highlights or even snow. We'll maybe put some snow on there. Mucky, how you doing? Nice to see you. We'll have that one sliding off a little bit there. Keep a little bit of that. Oh, I just saw something. How about if I left a gap there and we'll do like a little bit of a sort of cloud coming through, a bit of mist. So I'm going to leave that one like that, like a gap, and just see if I can create a little bit of mist that comes through. That would be interesting. So we put the colour on there. Now we're just going to pull this colour out, just gently with the brush. Pull that down. We've got all that beautiful yellow down the bottom still. We can make some stuff going on there. Like I said, I left a little gap there. Let's see if this works. let's take the fan brush, the white. I'm good, thank you. Yes, very nice, thank you. Yeah, you can get this one right now, even before I finished it. It does happen. You just go there and look in the categories and you'll see it. Grab tonight's painting, it's a big red box. Let's just go here. I'm probably doing this a little bit prematurely, but just want to see if it works, to be honest. Yeah, just a little bit of sort of mist coming through towards us there. I'm going to put some snow on these mountains anyway, but yeah, I was quite excited to see what that looked like. Yeah, I'm going to blend that off, put some more snow on, and yeah. Okay, let's take this. With what? Okay, so you need to go here. Soph, with what do you clean your brushes? If you go here on the front page, yeah, on the front page, scroll down, you'll see everything that I use. It's all there for you. So yeah, go and have a little look. Let's take some yellow. Some white. Let's go with this yellowy sort of colour here. Just get some streaks of that in there. Some more white. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Let's see what happens. Some white there. So we've got a little tiny roll of paint there. And we're going to put some snow on these. I've done it quite sort of yellow. I might tone that down just a little bit. Yeah, something like this. Let's just get rid of that bit there. I didn't think it was a bit too bright. If I can find my palette knife. Oh, it's in the end. Well, I'm just going to take a little fan brush, just put some colour there, just drag that down. That's cool. Right, ready? Let's do it. So we're just making some little mountain shapes here and there. And this one's coming sort of towards us. That makes it more sort of 3D there. Amazing how all of a sudden it looks 3D. Just put some little things in there. Don't worry about this bit down here, we can come and put some mist and stuff there. Little mountain there, just coming along. Look at that. June, thank you so much for the roses, much appreciated. And let's pick out a little bit here, we're going to put some here. Colours going on here tonight. Just all reflecting that bit there. Isn't that beautiful? And on this side, we'll come and do it on this side because it's going to catch this side here. Not much detail on this one, just a little bit using the back end of the knife. Just pull that down. Let that mist disappear there. Kind of nice. Just take that brown again. Do keep tapping the screen for us, guys, and if you can press the share and then the yellow repost button, that'd be amazing. Let's take a dry brush, and we're just gonna catch the edge of them. Just like that. And that's creating a nice little bit of there. Let's create a little bit of mist, I think, at the bottom. A little bit of mist. So the yellow's there already on the board, so we're going to put some white there. That should start mixing in with the yellow, possibly even the brown. Just going to come along here, just a little bit of mist playing around here. Maybe you can come in, we'll freshen up this little bit here. There. You got no, not one bit. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I really, I want snow so bad. I love the snow. That's why I'm painting it. I've been painting snow lately because I just want snow to come. There's a local weather app near us as well, and it said that we were going to get snow. Normally they're quite accurate, like better than the TV. And no, we didn't get any. Just rain, boring rain. What in the Bob Ross is going in here? Emma, how you doing? Who's Bob Ross? I don't know who that is. Yeah, Bob Ross and Bill Alexander. Amazing. Loads of rain, yeah, loads of rain. Just gonna blend this out now. Oh, I might just put a little streak of colour in. I'm just gonna touch into some red here. Just a little bit of red. And I'm gonna just put a little bit of red around here. Just to warm a little area up there. There's a little bit of red there. Just pull this through. There we go. Right, it's going to be a snow scene. I don't know whether to do a path or water tonight, so... How you doing, Emma Kitty? Nice to see you here. Yeah, I started watching Bob Ross, I think it was what? God, it must have been 5 years ago now. And then ever since, I've done my first painting on TikTok, and now this is number 616, so I've done quite a few. Everyone who comes in here keeps talking about him. Fast track, so I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. I ain't got a Scooby-Doo. Blend some of that little bit I missed out there. Tap, tap, tap. Right, let's go with some snow. So I'm actually going to go with the fan brush, just the fan brush, and we'll just lay some snow in. Some little areas of snow here and there. So beautiful, thank you. Don't forget this one is available. You can grab this one while I'm live. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to have some water or a path. I just don't know yet. I've got an idea, but I'm going to put this on quite lightly. Let's have a little area coming down here. I'm going to change the angle of the brush here, and then we're cool coming towards the middle of the canvas, sort of like this. So it looks like it's coming towards us here. Don't forget to share, guys, if you can. It really helps out. And like I said, there is a GoFundMe on the front page of my website. This is for better streaming equipment. Okay, so if you fancy helping out, enjoy. That would be most appreciated. Let's just pull this out. I'm just going to pull that down towards that way there. Yeah, what I'll do, I think I'll have a bit of, I don't know, I'm going to make some, I'm going to do some water, but I might turn it into a path, basically. Get right colours, mate. I ain't just joined, nice as usual. How you doing? Nice to see you, Scouts Power. How are ya? I'm going to come and say hello to YouTube again in a minute. So if you've got any questions, put it in there. Do hit the like for us on YouTube. Right, so I'm actually gonna, I got a feeling I might do a path, but I'm gonna do water in case I want water. So I've got a little vision here, so I'm just gonna come down here and put like where I want this sort of to come, but I might turn it into a path, like I said. Just depends what I'm feeling like. So I'm just pulling straight down with the brush here. I think we could have a little snowbank there and have the river come around here, or a path, whatever it's going to be. But at least if I do the water, I can turn it into a path. I can't really turn a path into water, so we're going to pull down here. Just pull down here. We're just going to go gently across, just to make that look shiny and nice. And that's a nice basis for a bit of water there if we want any. So, going to add a little bit more around this area. And down here, just put a little bit more down here. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't completely sure whether to have water or a path, but at least I can make up my mind as we go along. How's Smudge? Oh, she's wonderful. Beautiful little cat. I love Smudge, she's so cute. Proper cute. Thank you for asking, she's good. I can't believe she's 13 this year. Okay, let's come back in and really put some snow on here now then. You can use any brush you want. I'm just using a fan brush. The fan brush is my favourite brush out of everything, I think. Snow paintings are really nice to do. Let's put them in there, start here, come along there. Pull this down. Yeah, I think that's quite a nice little sort of the way that goes around there actually. Have that going off into the distance. Very nice. Gently pull this through. Maybe we will have water, I don't know. I'm going to very gently go over that edge there where it meets the snow. There we go. Look at that. Good evening to all. Grace, Mumsy, how you doing? Nice to see you. How are you? Over this side, let's make a little bank that comes down here, just like this. You really get that snow on there. There's going to be one other main colour in this painting, so we've got yellow at the moment, and obviously white. Always all good, thank you dear son. Oh good, Mumsy. Carl, as we discussed earlier, my gift is in your GoFundMe rather than TikTok. June Berry, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah, it makes much more sense to do that than send any gifts on TikTok, because TikTok take, I think it's over half or something. It's quite ridiculous how much they take. I'm just going to go a little bit more white. So yeah, this one is available, guys. If you fancy it, you can go and grab it right now. Just here in the categories, look for Get Tonight's Painting. There's a big red box. If you get it, you get to name it on the certificate at the end. It'll also come with a scan code, so you can watch it being made from the start as many times as you like. And it'll go straight into a frame. It's a 30 by 40 centimetre canvas. I'll pull this down here. I think that's quite nice actually. Maybe we'll keep the river. Don't know. That's the good thing, you can change your mind sometimes. Now it's coming around here. New here, this is stunning. Kaleidoscope, welcome. How are you and where are you watching from? So yeah, don't forget if you're new here, then don't forget to put the little notification bell top right hand corner of my profile on TikTok. I'm just going to say hello to YouTube if there's any comments. Oh, there is. Woohoo! Let's have a little look. So yeah, YouTube. Oh my goodness, there's loads of comments. From South Africa, nice to see you. Top Yorkshire man, how you doing? Nice to see you. Okay, my visibility has been restricted on TikTok. I don't know what I've done there. Wow, looks amazing. I need to share your videos. Thank you so much, Rock. Much appreciated. The painting looks amazing. Thank you. The water is always so good. Thank you, Top Yorkshire man. Love how it glows. He has a lovely way of the light. Thank you. I've got 2 of his paintings now and 5 prints. Even the prints are good. It says Top Yorkshire man on YouTube. Thank you so much. Yeah, so on the front page, yeah, I've offered to come around and read TikTok stuff, right? And that is what the GoFundMe thing is on the front page of the website. I want to get new equipment to make it such a better experience for everyone. I can read everyone's comments, etc, etc. I love your work. I'm learning how to paint. I love watching you. Lana, thank you. Nice to have you here. Yeah, and of course, if you're not coming to see me on YouTube, get yourself over to YouTube and subscribe, and vice versa. Come and find me on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram, and yeah. But everything's on the front page of my website there. Yeah, because I think I'll probably be putting the back burners on TikTok very soon. So as soon as that my fun thing is done on my GoFundMe thing, I'm going to get some new equipment, some better cameras, and I'm going to be concentrating on YouTube and some other streaming services rather than TikTok. So TikTok will be background stuff. How can I find you on YouTube? So you can go here and you'll see it on the front page there, or there's a link in my bio on TikTok. There's a link in my bio. It's Visualfusions painting and art as well in the short. So I'm just going to blend this snow out here and then blend it back in. So we've got oil paints here, so we can move this around. Blend. Just pull that through. This is actually looking quite nice so far, I think. Nice one to do. Just neaten up this bit here. What would we call this one? Don't say yet, but the buyer always names the painting if this one goes while I'm live, but if it doesn't, we get to do a poll, and then we've got to come up with a name. But don't put anything in chat yet. Look at that. That's nice. I like it. Yeah, I think we'll keep a little. I think we'll keep water there. Okay, let's have some fun. Let's put some trees in. Let's go with a little fan brush here. I'm gonna go into brown and black. Let's put a little bit of that yellow in there as well. And black. That'll make a lovely brown. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some main trees on this one, and I think we'll have a little one here to start with. Somewhere around here we'll have a little one. So we'll just pop a little tree in there. I'll come back and probably do some little limbs in there because I don't want this one quite small. I'm just using the edge of the fan brush here. I'll come back and put some little limbs in. This is oil paint, Jaden, yes. So yeah, TikTok has restricted my live. I don't know what I've done, but that's what they keep doing. Let's go. I'm going to go for a big tree here. So let's just do this sort of a twisty one like this. Like a Japanese sort of tree. I think, yeah, we can have some little limbs coming off here, look. I'll do the main ones and then come back with a little brush. Let's do that now. Little script brush. Nice painting, you're amazing, thank you. Can you recommend where to buy good brushes? Fliff Sand, yes I can. Go here, front page of my site, yeah? And you're gonna see there's a new section where everything that I use, and it's got on there everything. That's the best place. This one is available to buy. Yeah, you can get it while I'm live. And this is painting 616. Let's go with this here, some thinners. And we're just going to do some little little things. Yeah, any questions, send me one in Patreon, because you're a Patreon member, aren't you? You can always send me a message in there too, but everything that I use is there, so that's where I recommend it. That's where I recommend getting it, sort of thing. So we'll just do some little things here. Lots of little trees. Could do the main branches with this script brush, and then we'll swap to another one. I might just carry on with this one. This seems to be quite flowing quite nice, actually. Yeah, so when I get my new equipment, the idea is to have a screen where I can read YouTube's comments and TikToks at the same time, and Instagram, and all the other places that I'm thinking about streaming to, because TikTok it's not a very nice platform to stream on. Not the people, but they keep cutting off my live, doing all kinds of stuff, and I'm fed up with them. So that's the reason why. Yeah. Let's carry on over here. So some little upward limbs here. The colours you remind me of old sepia photos. Yeah, it is that kind of colour, definitely. This script brush is actually working quite nicely, so I'm just going to keep using this, some little flicks around here. There. We've got to come back and do that other tree. Let's take this one out further. Oh, went into the yellow instead of the brown. Yeah, very nice colours actually, aren't they? I'm having some other colours as well. One more primary sort of colour I'm going to add to this. Hopefully it'll look good. Oh, that's a nice looking tree. Let's take him right up there. There we go. Let's go over this side then. Yeah, so let's carry on with these little trees. That was working quite nicely. So we're going to carry on with these little limbs here. Lots of little things going on. There, welcome back everybody on TikTok. Thank you for coming back. We have a little one here. Let's swap to a smaller, even smaller script brush, and we can really get some little limbs on there. There we go, just some little twiggy hangy down ones there. Beautiful. Welcome back everybody on TikTok. Cole, did I cause the problem? No, definitely not. No, it's just TikTok. I've been speaking to him today and I told him I've had enough of their rap. yeah, I really have, so no worries. There's nothing you can do, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, we'll get there one day. Down. Right, now I need to put some dark colour on this, but before I do that, actually I'm going to put some nice little things on these tree trunks. Let's do some, I'm going to put some, let's just put a bit of dark down this side. Just a little bit of dark coming down here. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to put some little things on the side of these trees. Can do some yellowish sort of colour, I think. That sort of colour. So we're going to pick out some little things on these trees. Beautiful, says Mucky, thank you. Let's just go in here and we're going to tap some Indian yellow on the side here. If it doesn't stick, you just need some thinners. There we go. Just a little bit of colour and things going on here. Oh, where did that red come from? That's got to come off. Can't have red up there. Not at the minute anyway. Can't have that there. Okay, let's put it back into that. Need to pick out some little areas where this sun or moon is catching. There. Wow, says Mucky. This is looking amazing, Simon. Thank you so much. Grace, Mumsy, thank you. Just going to some white here and some Indian yellow again. I'm going to pick out some on this one over here. And let's take the knife here, and we're just gonna put some on these, some little ones on these before we put some leaves on it. These are gonna have some leaves. I just want to pick out a few that you can see here. There we go. How are we doing on TikTok? Ooh. If you're new here, then please drop a follow, and my YouTube is Visualfusions Painting and Art. Check out the little thing above the easel there, that little place. You'll be pleasantly surprised on what's on offer. Okay. So yeah, you can grab this one right now. We're not far away from finish, so if you'd like this up on your wall, you just need to go here, category, look for the category, grab tonight's painting. It's a red box, that means you get this one. And you get to name it, and we're not too far away, guys. We're not too far away. Some little highlights on here with the corner of the knife. Little palette knife here. My goodness, I so like this. Davidia, maybe this one's yours. Just tap in here, some little paint. There we go, look at that. Right, it's make or break time. Let's tidy up the bottom of these trees. Go into a little bit of snow here. Just put a little bit of that out there. Snow at the bottom there. Kay said he thinks should be called Mood. Ooh. Okay, let's go with let's build up some little things down here. Let's put a chunk in there. We're just gonna try and keep that the same sort of colour. Let's have a chunk in there, just leaning up against it there. Very nice. That's so good, thank you. Yeah, this one you can grab right now, like I said, and you get to name it on the certificate of authenticity. It'd be nice if this one goes. It's quite a nice one, but I ain't quite finished yet, so you never know. Okay, let's go pull that down here. Don't know if I'm going to pull that over that way just a little bit more. There we go. Look at the little snow up against there, isn't that cute? There we go. Well, okay, we're going to put some leaves on these trees. I'm going to take the, I'm just going to go with some dark here. I'm going to use the brown that I made for the trees and some black here. So I'm actually going to put black on first, and I'm going to put a colour on top, and that will change the look of this painting. I'm going to keep this quite thick. Tell you what, we'll take a little bit of that yellow in there, put that in there too. I think that's a nice colour actually to go underneath. Okay, we're going to just tap here. Some little areas where we're going to put some leaves. I want that to be quite dark. Where do they live? There's my little one there. Nice, just to have one just in front of the moon there. And one down here. Just hanging down a little bit there. Isn't that beautiful? And we're going to have one here. Not many on this one. I think I'll leave some. I think I'll leave it like that actually. I think I'll leave it like that. Right, okay, let's go with some more of that. We've got a little one to do over here, so we're going to put some here. We'll have it just creeping over the moon. Just cool, I've just got enough paint, I think. Let's go here, right over that little mountain there in the background. Just some little things. One hanging just there. Okay, and one there, and that's it. Right, now I'm going to put some colour on top of that. I've got to be brave here. Got to be brave. Let's take a little. Might do this with a little fan brush. Okay, reminds me of Bob Ross painting. It's the same technique, yeah. He's actually sat next to me, watching over me, like he always is. Do you know who taught Bob Ross? Does anyone know? If you know already from me, then that's cheating. Yeah, it's the same technique. Love the technique. Let's take a bit of liquid clear. A little bit of liquid clear. Yeah, it is a sort of silhouette. Like, look, it is. Like a sepia sort of thing. But I'm putting some colour on here tonight. I do lots of silhouettes, and this is a kind of silhouette, like you said. Let's take some brown, some red, some liquid clear. I want to make enough of this. Take a little bit of that brown across here and bring it into that red. Can you imagine what this is going to look like? It's going to pick up some dark on here anyway. A little bit more liquid clear. Oh, Bob Ross, yeah, amazing. Sometimes, yeah, his work is amazing. I absolutely love the guy, and obviously his teacher as well, Bill Alexander. Both brilliant. But as I look back now as a painter myself, there are some paintings that I thought, but we're all like that. Because we can see a painting and we think, well, we wouldn't have that like that, but everyone's different. Everyone sees different stuff. And let's see if we can just put some colour on here. Now, how does that stick out? You're going to watch Owen Wilson film. Someone just told me about it. Going to watch. I don't know who Owen Wilson is. Let's have a look at that red there. Just going to take a little bit of white here. Yeah, let's continue with that colour. More dark, just want to get the bright colour, a bit more dark. Okay, so I'm actually using red against this yellow tonight. I'm just putting some little things on these trees. Play Bob Ross in a... Oh yes! Oh yes! Yeah, it wasn't actually it was kind of based on Bob Ross, but it's not called. It actually, I think he just made him look like it. I don't think it's actually based on Bob Ross. It's like a film. He wears a wig, basically. And I don't think it's about Bob Ross, though, the film. The one you want to watch is the one on the Netflix. that's the real sort of one. So look at this, guys. Right, I'm nearly finished, so if you do fancy this, now is the time to get it. There we go. Yeah, it's not actually Bob Ross, although they make him look like Bob Ross, but that's about it. I don't think there's anything to do with Bob Ross in it, to be honest. Okay. So a little look here. Yeah, that little dark under there really playing against that red there, which is really nice. It's just the right sort of red, I think, for this one. Look how bushy they look. I really like the way that's turned out. I really do. Okay, let's take this brush here. Just going to go over this bit here. I don't know if to do a waterline or not. I might do. I'm still full of cold. Ugh. It's annoying. I don't know if to do like a little waterline. Might do. Yeah, the red with the yellow just really does set that off, actually. It's really nice, isn't it? And I did a touch of red down there. Do you remember earlier? I done a little touch of red down there. So you don't know if there's any little tops of red trees down there. So that was it. This isn't a path, this is actually some water. Yeah, I'm going to leave it as water. Yeah, I didn't know if to do a path or water. But I might do a little bit of a waterline, but I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I'll have a test and then see what it looks like. I might try it, but if not, then I'll just leave it. It's very thin paint in there, and of course with the black canvas it's going to show through straight away. Put that Indian yellow up there. Just a little something across there. I'm trying to mix it in with a similar colour. Let me just take a swig of my drink. Oh! Don't grab the paint thinners and drink that. I'll be falling to the floor. Yeah, I think we'll just put some little sort of chunky bits around here. Let's just see what that looks like. Just pull that out. A nice big bit there. As soon as you touch any bristles on the black canvas, it comes back through, so you have to be very, very light there. Very light. Might clear your signage today. Oh, it might do, yeah. Yeah. Just come through here and just put a little bit on like that. Yeah, it was freezing cold in here when I came in here. Freezing cold. A little blend here and there. There we go, I'll just do a little bit over the other side, and I think we're going to call this one done. It almost looks like snow's laying in there as well now, so I actually quite like the way that looks. Very thin. Pull that out there. You can actually press quite See how easy it is to take that paint off there. Little blend here. I'm going to go into that one. Yeah, it was Paul in Patreon the other day, and he was saying about how to do the edges of snow. I like blending them in or making it look natural, or you can do the waterline as well if you're doing water, obviously. But it just looks good, and it can look like chunks of snow as well, which is quite cool. Yeah, but I like it. Little bits of snow here and there. Colours, the red really pops against that yellow there at the back. Just a little bit of blending here and there. Don't need too much there. Jennifer, how are you doing? Super bravo, fantastic, thank you. This is amazing, thank you. Yeah, just might do a little sort of shadow of the trees, just a slight shadow of the trees. So you can just sort of think the way that would come across. Only a slight marking. We'll just put something down here. Just a slight something. Carl, you missed my message. I'll name this painting Under the Paper Moon because it's going on my wall. June Berry! This one has sold. June, that's amazing. Thank you so much. We do the Bob Ross nod when we sell a painting. Isn't that amazing? I did miss your message. Sorry, June. This one's sold. Thank you, June. Much appreciated. So there is prints available, this one only, okay? So if you want a print of this one, you're watching back. Then to get a print of this one, you search 616 at the website just there. Okay, I'm just going to turn my radiator off because I'm slowly cooking. I'll be done in about 5 minutes if anyone wants to eat a human. So let's just blend this off and just a little suggestion of a little sort of shadow colour there. Pull up very lightly. There we go, look at that. I think that one looks, it's only slight, don't need a lot, but that is that there. Look at that, well that's different, isn't it? Yellow and red together. I think it looks quite nice. Just going to move that around just a little bit. Come up here just to play around with them. That's just the most amazing thing about oil paints, is that you can come back and move the paint around. And it's just fantastic how you can do that. Congratulations, everyone's saying. Yeah, so if you've enjoyed tonight, there's a number of ways you can support the channel, because this channel will always need support. The canvases, the paints and stuff I use are from my Amazon wishlist, which you lot helped me with, so thank you so much. And I've obviously got the GoFundMe on the front page of the website, so please help with that if you feel that you can, only if you can. If you've enjoyed yourself, learnt something, whatever, even if it's a quid, whatever. But yeah, it just means it's going to be a better live experience for you guys, better sound quality, better cameras. I'm hoping to get different views, but not too sure about that, but that's what I'm hoping. So yeah, if you've enjoyed that, if you send gifts on TikTok, thank you so much. But yeah, the main one is really on the front page here. If you want to go and support there, that'd be amazing. And of course, come and join us on Patreon. We share artwork and everything like that. There's lots of stuff going on, so but it is all on the front page of this place here. But I'm going to sign this one off now. I think we're done. I'm going to take a little look at it. But I've got some red here anyway. I'm going to have to come this side because of the river there. So I'll just initial it on here, then we're going to put the certificate on the back. The brush just split on me, so that was annoying. Just my little C and an M on down there, and we'll put the certificate there. That's it, that'll do. Another amazing painting. Simon, thank you so much. Just joined, says Tarot Oracle. How you doing? Nice to see you. So, there is another painting. It was really nice to do a painting because I haven't been on for a week because obviously I've had the lurgies. But I'm just going to have a little stand back and have a look at it just to see if I'm completely happy with it. And yeah. I think it looks quite good, definitely. Standing back over here as well. I wonder what that noise is, cleaning. Bernadette, another amazing pick. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Bernadette, much appreciated. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a pretty nice one, isn't it? I'm going to use them colours again together. And I have been doing some snow ones, haven't I? There's something I've seen that I need to fix. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, I've been doing some snow ones lately. Really enjoy doing the snow. But I'm going to do some, I've got lots of other little things up my sleeve, as it were, interesting paintings and things that come to my mind. Just that little correction there. Simon, see you later, buddy. Right, let's put the certificate on. I've forgotten what you want to call it, June. Sorry. What did you want to name it? I think I forgot. Well, I forgot. There we go. Simon said it's a Japanese style that I love. Yeah, it is, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've done them two colours together, have I? The moon looks good as well. So the moon I've done different as well, actually. I did this with just a brush earlier. A bigger brush than this. It was twice the size of this. And I kept dotting it on. And then I let it dry. And then I've done another layer on top. Just to get all these little effects. But just dabbing the brush on there. Under the paper moon. Okay, let's call it that. I'm going to put the certificate on. Paper moon. This was a snowy one I done last live stream. I think that was my last one I did. But yeah, like I said, do go and have a look at the website because you're going to see much more than that. All that snow is still wet on there as well because it's been in here. It's freezing cold in here. I'll have to take that indoors, I think. Okay. Well, thank you, June. Much appreciated. Let's turn this around. That was fun to do. It's taken an hour. Could be called Separate David. Yes, it could be. Okay. Oh, I forgot to move the easel down. Bear with me. What, the trees separated? Is that what you mean? And you got the little bit of red there? Okay. So let's put the certificate on. If anyone sent gifts on TikTok, then thank you. If I missed your comment, sorry about that. If I missed any gifts, sorry about that. Quite a lot to do when I'm painting, so I'm going to put that right just there. And they come with scan codes as well, which will come here and you can scan your mobile phone or device on it and watch the painting being made. And that's the same with all my stuff on my website, so go and please have a look. Right, need a pen. Under the paper moon, right? I thought so, David, I thought so. Under the paper moon. There we go. And that's me there. So it's a 30 by 40 centimetre. And if you do fancy a print of this one, just search 616 just here. So this is oil paint, an oil painting. It was acrylic moon, but I've gone over it with oil, so it's like an undertone. So this is paint number 616. Today's date is the 9th of January 26. I think the main looks like tissue paper. Yeah, I was actually just thinking. Yeah, it does actually look like that, doesn't it? I'll have another look now. I can't wait to look at it. Yeah, it does. Yeah, almost feels like I'm done with it. There we go. Thank you, June, for getting this one. Much appreciated. I look forward to sending this one to you. Just going to clean my hands once more. We're going to have a little closer look at it. Look at all them little highlights there in the trees. Sometimes, you know, doing these little highlights, just a little sparkle there. These little sparkles really help out. Amazing, Cole. Thank you. Mary Jane, good night. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much. And thank you for your donations on the GoFundMe as well. And thank you to everyone that's put a bit in there. Really appreciate it. I'm just going to show TikTok YouTube very quickly, a close up. Let's just take this back. Just bear with me for a minute, TikTok. So we have Under the Paper Moon. Hope you enjoyed this one. Love the red. Arty Doggy, nice one. It looks like the trees are saying nice moon tonight. Wow. Yeah. There you go, look at that. Thank you to everyone watching on YouTube. And we'll catch you in the next one. Just search 616 on the website for this one. Good night, YouTube. Take care. Let's have a closer look in TikTok. It's a great picture. Thank you so much. Okay, look, you've been sat right next to it. That's going to stick out on anyone's wall. Everyone says, literally 99.9% of the time, anyone that gets any of my art always says it looks better in real life. Always. And I must say, it is true. But I think they mean it more than what I do, if that makes any kind of sense. Yeah, so there's only prints available of this one, because June has snapped this one up. Christina, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for following. I've just finished this painting. It's an oil painting. We did it in an hour. Yeah. So if you want to go and have a look at the, this one has sold. The site is there. There's a link underneath my profile picture on TikTok. Where are you watching from, Christina? Right, let's just move a few stuff out of the way. There we go. Thank you so much. Yeah, please do have a look at the website if you haven't, anyone. And Bob and Brenda are the mascots of the channel. We're missing one of the little brushes, but Bertie, I don't know where he is, but this is Bob and Brenda. Oh, Bristol, nice one. Okay. Little look around before I go. There's one there. We got one there. That's called Stepping Into a Dream. We have the underwater painting just there, the shipwreck. Beautiful that. Look at that water above the shipwreck there. That was my first underwater painting. We got the hot air balloons. We got big ones here. Big paintings, 40 by 50. And there's quite a few over there. Just there. These are actually prints. Yeah, this I don't know if who was I talking to earlier? Was it Bernadette with the frame? So this frame I got from the range, and it's not actually touching the picture. It's got like a little recess around it, so you can get frames like that if you're still here. I think it was you I was talking to about it, wasn't it? So they're actually prints of my work there. They're really high quality. Here's a lot of paintings. There's no light over here, but I'll try and show you some. It's just that's a nice one there. And we got, I'm going to try and just show you some there. There's another one there. There you go. See, if you look that way, catches the studio light because it's so bright. But yeah, look, that's what they look like. We've got some others there, look, Japanese. We've got the waterfalls there. But these are in the dark. These are all in the dark. But yeah, that gives you a rough idea what's on the website. Right, thank you everyone. Thank you, Jill, much appreciated. Please do go and look at the website. There's hundreds there. Maybe get yourself an original or a print. Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'll just show you these two quickly. Two prints, okay? These two prints here. We got that one there. So they come with the prints come with a white excess border. That's a 30 by 40, by the way. And there's a Northern Lights one there. The prints are really good quality. They're really thick. These have been up on here for a long time, a couple of years I think, but they are so good quality. You can even see like the canvas lines. Can you see the canvas lines really up close? So yeah, they're really good quality prints. Right, that's good night from me. There's Peapod. Say good night, Peapod. Bob and Brenda have gone. That underwater one is called, that one there is called Into the Deep. Yeah, I did that on the 14th of the 12th. That's called Into the Deep. Yeah. It's dry actually, that one is ready to go. Every one of my paintings gets lacquered as well, so this will get lacquered. Can you see the balloons? Yeah, sure. The balloons one does need lacquering. It's a big one, it's on a stretch canvas on a frame just there, so it's a big one. It's a 50 by 40, and there we go, there's the hot air balloon and the mountains. Look at the mountains. So yeah, it needs lacquering. So at the moment you can see like a slight sort of, some shiny and some not, but once the lacquer's on there that all disappears. But that's a big one. Beautiful, thank you. Yeah, and you got that snowy one up there as well. Yeah, they're big ones. We've got all sorts here. Lighthouse there with a galaxy. Yeah, lots. Another one there, look at that. Sorry, I've got no light down here, that's why they look so dark. Right, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll catch you all in the next one. And there is tonight's painting. Number 616, Under the Paper Moon. Good night, everyone. Take care. And I'll see you in the next live stream.